Welcome everybody to the divisional round. We made it. Here we are. We have Steve Young with the Shiesty on in with the background that's moving.
The Niners are back, coming back for the playoffs, bringing the energy, bringing the heat. Packers, who I'm actually currently at the beach with the Packers, but I'm excited for this Niners team. No Kittle, no Bosa, no Warner, no problems. That's all I know. Got my young
Yeah.
jersey on, feeling nicey.
It's all right. If the Niners lose, Benny can just find another team to root for. He seems to do that.
I literally just have these two teams that have been that like for the last decade. Like
Yeah. Yeah,
seems to
yeah,
say
yeah,
I,
yeah,
I
yeah.
jumped to a bunch.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, boys, me and Benny, first week picking spreads, saw the field pretty well. I go 5-1, he goes 5-1. I was on the Rams minus 10.5, which honestly looked really solid until right around halftime. Uh, things started to fall apart, and then Benny's loss was the Packers, but that was more of a hometown pick. I don't think he had a lot of faith in them anyway. So Benny was close to going 6-0. I go 5-1, he goes 5-1. We're on to the divisional round.
Yep, yep, yep. Also split in the little college football playoff series we did. Obviously, Matt got that Miami pick, and I got that Indiana pick. It's gonna be a great playoffs, or great championship this Monday. So
Yeah,
should be a great football weekend.
I rode with Johnny a boy, and his Ducks couldn't pull through for me. So
Yeah, John, your boy, we're sorry, but we're in the same boat. My Packers, the green and yellow teams can never get it done.
yep, noted going forward. Away teams go 4-2 on wild card weekend. I think that just kind of goes to show that the seeding is a little off with divisional winners getting the home games. I don't know what they can do about it, but that should probably change. Texans were way better than the Steelers. Rams were way better than the Panthers. Uh, Patriots were way better than Chargers. That one makes sense. And then the Bills Jags game was a good game. Niners Steel Eagles game was a good game. But yeah, away teams are 4-2 going into the second round of the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was an interesting weekend. I mean, all pretty good games besides the Monday night game and the Patriots Chargers game. But other than that, those other four games were really good. Dude, the Packers game was just fucking unreal. Another 27-point game for the Packers as well. That's their magic number, I guess. They like score that many points. But I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of excitement. It's crazy how many young quarterbacks are in this playoffs. I mean, obviously besides Darnold, Brock, and uh, Stafford and Allen, but the other four are all half the fucking got teams left are in their second year. Seems like
Bears
or
second
third year.
year, Broncos second year, Patriots second year. CJ
Hey,
Stroud's not in his second year, but
he's just third year, which is still pretty young.
I mean they're all young. Sam Darnold's still young in the grand scheme of things. It's only his like third year starting, and then
Brock super young
you
still.
got Brock Young, yeah. So it's definitely a new age of quarterbacks. I mean, none of the real good quarterbacks even made the playoffs. Like you got Josh Allen, no playoffs, or not him. Lamar, no playoffs. Joe Burrow, no playoffs. Mahomes, no playoffs. So yeah, you missed out on some.
Jane Daniels even he was solid last year. He's on the playoffs now.
He's got that injury bug. Uh, yeah, let's dive right into this divisional round. Starts on Saturday with Bills at Denver. It's a 1.5 point spread. So Benny, we just decided we're gonna make those pick'ems, right? Like we just pick a winner in
Yep.
the spread if it's 1.5.
Yep.
Okay. Josh Allen gets his first road win for the Bills in 30 years or something like that. Uh, can he stack two in a row? Can he get another one here?
It's in one of the hardest places I think to play in the
I
league.
don't think it's gonna be all that cold. It's just hot. It's just Mile High Stadium.
yeah, the elevation's crazy. They got a good fan base. Um, 45 and a half. So quite a few points being scored. I can see that as well. I don't know. I think this is going to be a really good game. I can potentially see overtime. I mean, the two biggest factors is Buffalo's got the superior quarterback by far, but the Broncos got the superior defense by far. And I don't know. There's a lot of games that the Broncos should have won that they did this season. I don't know if that trend continues in the playoffs. Buys can hurt.
Are you gonna fade me on this, or are you just gonna pick who you like?
I can't decide yet. I'll fade you. It's still a good game.
I'm on Buffalo. I'm on Josh Allen.
I in my heart, that's what I think as well. But we've been picking too similar this whole season. We got to do something else. So I'm gonna take 27-22 Denver.
Like it.
Definitely could see Buffalo winning, but Denver could do it as well.
I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. Niners Seahawks. Do the Niners keep this game within a touchdown, Betty?
They didn't last time, correct? It was a 10
They
point
lost by
game.
10 last time. They scored 3 points. Lost by 10.
That's like that's where right now I'm very happy that happened because as a Niners fan, you hope that there's like a whole bulletin board's worth of material that they have for this game. I mean, they only scored three. The defense has only allowed 13 points against them, but has allowed 13 points against them both times. Week one, they
Yeah.
allowed 13. This week, or
So
allowed
before
13.
that game, they since Brock got back, they were the best offense in football, averaging 35 points a game. And I think the 5 or 6 games that Brock was back, that game, they get held to 3 points. They come back and score 23 on the Eagles, which is pretty good. That Eagles defense is top five in the NFL. Uh,
Yeah.
so, I mean, I think if the Niners can get 24 points, that's going to be enough to beat the Seahawks, but I just don't know where they're gonna find those 23 points.
Yeah, because I mean, you can't just go McCaffrey every time. Juwan's showed up. I mean, what the fuck is Ricky Pearsall? I never see him get hurt, but somehow he's always hurt.
Yeah,
That guy actually can. I don't know. That was. I don't know. That guy sucks. I think the Niners get it done though. I like their experience. I like that they're coming off the loss. I think, like you said, 24 sounds like the magic number there. I go 24-20 or 24-18, 49ers.
yeah. I think that team has enough fight in them to keep that game within a touchdown. So Niners +7. It just seems like, if you actually were betting on this, you could buy that half point, get that to 7.5. So if they do lose by a touchdown, you still win. But yeah, I'd go Niners 7 +7 for sure.
So we're both going +7 on that one.
Yeah, I mean that
Yeah,
Niners team is, we're just asking them to keep it a one score game. I think they'll be able to do that. I mean, it
yeah.
just depends on if JSN just completely torches us, but you know, I think they'll load the box, try to slow down that run game, force Sam Darnold to beat them, and who knows, they might come up with a big pick or something. But yeah, Darnold in this high leverage game typically is shaky. So, he can
Well,
prove us all wrong, but if he's typical playoff Sam Darnold, I like the Niners' chances here for sure.
and if we're like thinking about it, this is a really big matchup for these two coordinators because both Saleh and Kubiak are looked at as head coaches for this next cycle. So I
Yeah,
feel like a lot of teams are going to be wanting to watch this, and both these guys know teams are we're going to watch this game and see who kind of outperforms one another.
no doubt. All right, let's move on to Sunday. New England minus a field goal. So that's what we're looking at right now. Does New England win by a field goal, or does this end up being a 3 point, 2 point game, or does Houston win outright? But you're getting 3 points if you take Houston. Houston just beat the Steelers 30-6. 14 of those points were defense. Take those out at 16-6. The offense only
But like
really,
at the same time, the Patriots could probably beat the Steelers right now 30-6, in
yeah,
my opinion.
maybe more.
So like that Texans game, like yeah, it was great for them, but like that game really did not matter in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
I mean, they did nothing to really prepare them. This is a different beast
Aaron
because the
Rodgers had
Patriots,
146 passing yards. Their leading rusher had 43 yards. Like I get that defense is good, but like I, it's in Foxborough, 3-point game. I don't think it's gonna be a 3-point game.
I don't think so. Well, if the Texans win, I think it will. But if the Patriots win, it's gonna be a blowout, I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, I could see the moment being too big for Drake May and he just blows up. Uh because he didn't look that great against the Chargers, but I don't know. I think I'm taking New England -3. I think they win this game by 10 or more.
If the Patriots were the one seed, I would probably take Houston right now because they would come off the bye. But it's the opposite of what happened last week for Houston. The Patriots needed that game last week.
Yeah.
And them doing that and playing that way, like I feel like Drake kind of got the jitters out because he looked a lot better as the game went on. He just was a little nervous at first and then had some pretty good passes in the fourth to kind of take it over. So I think he'll be fine. I, I
Yeah.
I think that the Patriots win by more than three. So I got them winning probably 31 to like 20
I
Patriots.
mean, they got so much to fall back on. That offense has so much to fall back on that like they honestly don't even need Drake May to really do anything at all, dude. Like they absolutely uh demolished everybody on the ground this year, you know. Like dude, there were games where Ramondre and Travion both had 100 yards on the ground. Like Drake May had 66 rushing yards, Ramondre had 53 on 10 carries. You know, they averaged 5 yards a carry. If you can do that, you're gonna win the game for sure.
Well, that's what I was thinking. It's like they can attack pretty much any way they want, and that's a good thing to have.
Yeah.
And the thing that both those two have over, I think, D'Amico and his staff is Vrabel and Josh McDaniels have been there so many times.
Yeah.
They have so much playoff experience that it's like
Especially in that stadium as play, Vrabel as a player in that stadium.
McDaniel's obviously coaching there. He's won rings. Vrabel's won rings as a player there. They'll know what to do. That is one of the most competent staffs in the league.
Yeah, and it's also like if you look at what Diggs did last game, Diggs was basically non-existent last game. I bet he steps up big this game. Like like Diggs is one of those guys where, you know, this game's even brighter lights than the last game that they had, but he'll step up and get open for Drake for sure. All right, let's move on. I'm on Chicago +4.5. I'll take the Bears and the points, man. I don't think anybody can beat the Bears by more than a field goal this year. They're just one of those teams that you're not going to be able to beat them by a lot. So
Well, yeah, they have one of the best titles you can have is being the best fourth quarter team in the league.
yeah,
They're easily the best fourth quarter team in the league. They come back and beat you like the Chiefs do every year. Like they look very Chiefs like when they play. Caleb's throwing some Holmesy ass passes up there. Excuse my Chris Collinsworth right there. But yeah, I think they'll keep it close for sure. Um, I have a really bad feeling that the Bears are probably going to win this game.
I mean it doesn't look good for the Rams to have to go out there. I don't think Stafford. I mean if this was at night, I oh wait, this one is at night. Yeah, no, I think the Bears could win this game too. I don't think LA is going to travel well.
No, and I don't know about you, but they've like felt even more fluky to me than the Bears. Like the
Yeah, I
Rams,
mean, last year versus the Eagles in the divisional round, or maybe it was the NFC Championship. It was a cold game in Philly, and the Rams couldn't get it done. You know, it was similar to last year. I think the same thing happens.
yeah, I mean, they let Carolina keep it close, and Carolina's a way worse team than the Bears.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, so I'm on Bills to win, Niners +7, New England -3, and Chicago +4.5. And you're on the only fade we got here is
The
that
the
Bills
one and a
Denver
half
game.
game. Yeah, the thing with the spread, it's almost even harder to fade than the pick'ems because it's just like they honestly do it pretty good.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be a little bit more even because, like, you might like one team, but do you like them that much to where you think they're going to win by 7 points, you know?
Yeah, it's true.
Uh, then that brings us to this game. So we're sticking with college football. We split last week. We're doing the spread in this one because it's such a big spread. We have to play it. Uh I don't want to not play it because, one team's got a big advantage here. So uh Indiana on Monday night takes on Miami for the college football playoff final for the title, Benny. Indiana's looking to go undefeated. Miami's looking to shock the world. It's Indiana -8.5 points. First off, who do you think wins? And then that'll decide kind of your pick.
I don't know, dude. Like I've been saying with the Niners, Miami's got a lot of bulletin board material as well. Everyone's kind of counting them out, thinking that it's a foregone conclusion. I'm part of that boat, kind of, but I don't know. I mean, Miami's got a physical team. There's no doubt about that. And Indiana's been able to out physical people, but I think Miami's probably one of the most physical teams they've probably played the whole season. Would be my guess.
So
And
who's your winner?
I mean, I'd say Indiana. I think that's the for sure pick, but I don't think it's impossible for Miami. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right. Do you expect this game to stay within a touchdown?
Ah, I mean, fuck. If I'm picking Indiana, I'm thinking Indiana's gonna win. They're probably gonna win by more than 8.5, but Miami could keep it close. This is tough.
Indiana's had one, two. They've had one, two. Indiana's had 3 games this year where they have only won by where they haven't won by more than 8.5. Only three of their wins have been by less than 8.5.
Jesus, what games were those? Ohio State, Penn
They beat
State.
Iowa by 5 at Iowa. They beat Penn State by 3 at Penn State. They beat Ohio State in the Big Ten championship by 3.
Uh, that's great, dude. It's weird seeing a thing like that where just all W's.
Yeah, and they steamroll. They're steamrolling everybody, dude.
Dude, yeah, it's
I'll
a
take
warcraft.
Indiana -8.5, and you'll take Miami +8.5.
Okay,
And that's for the college football, the Beaver Benjo Ball Talk college football. We played 3 games this year, and we'll go from there.
the big three. I mean, at that point, you guys know who's left in the towns.
Yes, sir. All right, Benjo, I gotta jump here real quick, but I will hit you up momentarily once we get off. Thanks for watching, boys. We
Sounds
got
good.
NFC and AFC championship games next week, and we'll recap that college football playoff game.
Awesome. Go Niners. Go football. Have a great weekend. Drink some beers, everybody.
Yes, sir.